Hello guys, welcome back. So let's know about the muscles of hand. So first of all, let us know how many muscles are there. There are 20 muscles just in your hand. Hand is what? Your palm. Okay. So starting with all the muscles, make a column. That will be better. Thenar muscles. Then you have hypothenar muscles. Then you have lumbricals. Then you have interosseous muscle. Okay. Now thenar, first of all, know where it is present. So about thenar, it is present towards thumb. T for thenar, T for thumb. So it is present towards your thumb side. Hypothenar is present towards your little finger. Towards little finger. Okay. Starting first with the thenar. Remember the mnemonic A of A. So here A stands for abductor pollicis brevis. Here, and remember, it will always be brevis, okay? It will never come here longus. Longus means what? A long muscle. In the hand, you don't have any long muscles, you have short muscles, small muscles, okay? So it's abductor pollicis brevis. O stands for opponens pollicis. O stands for opponens pollicis. F stands for flexor pollicis brevis. Okay? And A again stands for adductor pollicis. Now, how to remember this A and this A? You have to remember A, what comes after A? B, right? So, it should come in the beginning. So, abductor should come in the beginning and adductor can come at the last. Okay. Now, the innervation. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, the 1, 2 and 3 is supplied by the median nerve. Which nerve? By the median nerve. Okay. The fourth one is supplied by the ulnar nerve. Fourth one is which? Adductor pollicis. Supplied by ulnar nerve. Okay. Then, you have, let's do the hypothenar. Okay. These are also 4 in number. Okay. So for this you have to remember A of P. What you will remember? A of P. Here A stands for abductor digiti minimi. Digiti means finger, minimi means little finger. So as this muscles were present on the side of the little finger, so hence the same name. Okay. Thenar were present on the thumb side, so they were given the term pollicis. Okay, so here is opponens digiti minimi. It's very easy. You can see we are writing the same muscle, just we are writing it reference with the digiti minimi, that is with the little finger. Okay, then F stands for flexor digiti minimi. Then P here stands for palmaris brevis. What does it stand for? Palmaris brevis. Okay, palmaris longus we have studied in the previous video. Longus because it was moving from the elbow joint coming to your palm, right? But this is brevis. These muscles, hand muscles, are short muscles, so brevis will come over here. Okay, these are innervated by ulnar nerve. All four are innervated by the ulnar nerve. Now let's look at the lumbricals. Lumbricals, they are also known as writing muscles. Also known as writing muscles. Now why is it so? For you to understand how the lumbricals are present, join your fingers and your thumb together. Okay, you will form a beak-like shape, right? When you join them, this is possible because of lumbricals. Okay. Their function, let's know about it. It has two functions. It has extension function and it has flexion function. So where does it exactly do flexion and where does it exactly do extension? Okay. So it does flexion at metacarpophalangeal joint. Okay, and it does extension at interphalangeal joint. Okay, just remember it. When you make that shape now, when you join your thumb with your fingers, you'll be able to understand that there is flexure happening where your metacarpals meet your phalanges, but there is extension happening between your interphalanges. Okay, your fingers are straightened out, right? So, and write down an important note that these muscles, they are assisted by interosseous muscle. So they don't work alone. They work with interosseous muscle. Okay, so whenever the lumbricals are working, basically interosseous also works. Okay, and you have to know how many lumbricals are present. There are 4 lumbricals. So till now there were 4 thenar, 4 hypothenar, 4 lumbricals. Okay, interosseous, they are 8 in number if I tell the total. So basically they are divided into 2. That is dorsalis interosseous and palmaris interosseous. Okay. Now this dorsalis is 4 in number and palmaris is 4 in number. Okay. To remember. So everything here is 4 in number. You have to remember. Okay, now this dorsalis interossei is present on the dorsal surface. Where is it present? On dorsal surface. Now what is the dorsal surface? Backhand. Palmaris is present on palm side. Understood? Let's look at their functions. So functions. Remember the word dab and pad. So dab, your dorsalis will do abduction. Dorsalis will do abduction at metacarpophalangeal joint. At metacarpophalangeal joint. Okay. And palmaris will do adduction. Will do what? They will do adduction at metacarpophalangeal joint. So both does the work at metacarpophalangeal joint. So I'll write it common. At metacarpophalangeal joint. Okay. So understood this. D stands for dorsalis. D stands for dorsalis. P stands for palmaris. Okay. So that's it about the hand muscles. I guess you understood this. It was very easy. Now let's move on with the nerve supply of the hand. So first let's know about the motor supply. Then we'll see about the sensory supply. So for the motor supply, you have to know there are two nerves. Okay, one is median nerve and another is ulnar nerve. Okay, median nerve supplies first three thenar muscles. Right? We have done this in the previous slide only. And it also supplies first and second lumbricals. How many are done? 5 are done. So rest 15 muscles are supplied by ulnar nerve because 20, they are in total 20, right? So median supplies 5 muscles. Ulnar supplies 15 muscles. This was the motor. So what do you say about which will become the main motor nerve of our hand? It will be ulnar. So it is also called as main motor nerve of hand. And it is also known as musician's nerve. What it is known as? Musician's nerve. Okay. So for the sensory, you have 3 nerves. How many nerves? 3 nerves. First is median. Then you have radial. And you have ulnar. Okay. For radial, write down no palmar surface. Therefore, it supplies only which surface? Dorsal surface. It supplies only dorsal surface. Okay. So now let's look at it in the picture. So this is the palmar surface. This is the dorsal surface. First look at which nerve supplies where in the palmar surface. So starting with the ulnar nerve. Okay. Ulnar nerve supplies your little finger. This is and half of your ring finger. Okay. This is supplied by whom? This area is supplied by your ulnar nerve. Okay. So this color was for ulnar nerve. You can draw different diagonal lines, straight lines, horizontal lines and divide them. Okay. Or you can give them a full shade. Okay. Now let's look at the median nerve. Median nerve supplies this another half of the little finger. It supplies your middle finger, your index finger, your thumb. Okay. So how to write this thing? This is median supply. So write down ulnar. Here only write down. Draw this diagram how I have drawn. Ulnar supplies 1.5 on medial side. 1.5 finger on medial side. Median supplies 3.5 on 3.5 fingers. Okay. You can write on lateral side also. The remaining half is supplied by the median nerve. Now for the dorsal side, ulnar remains the same. Okay. Ulnar will supply your whole little finger. It will supply your half of the ring finger as well. Okay. And median will supply again your half of the little finger, your middle finger, and your index finger and your thumb. Okay. Understood? Then where will the radial nerve supply? So for that, you can see a change which I have made. I have left the distal phalanx of the first, second and third finger. So you should remember when they say first, second, third, then what are they talking about? So your thumb is considered to be the first finger always. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. So now write down ulnar supplies 1.5 medial. Okay. Medial side. Median nerve supplies 3.5 lateral only till middle phalange, only till intermediate phalange. Okay, and radial supplies distal phalange of 1, 2 and 3 finger. Okay, so I hope now everything is clear about this. So what can you conclude from this? Median is supplying most of the part in the hand as sensory, right? And it is also supplying the 5 muscles. So you can say the median nerve, it is the most sensory nerve of our hand. Most sensory nerve, okay, of hand. So I hope now everything is clear. Remember this, draw this proper division between them, okay? So thank you.